Residents in the area tell me that this is a resilient community, and as you can see behind me, they have already begun that cleanup process, saying that they will get through this together. What was once an active scene on Old Richmond Road has since become an area where friends and family members are beginning to process just all that has happened. And I'm standing where the sanctuary used to be, a place that was once filled with worship, now just left with memories. School leaders tell me safety is their top priority, especially as they return back to the classroom. Halligan says among the hundreds of items inside their warehouse, it's only about 3 weeks worth of food. For several months now, Leestown Road near New Circle Road has been a congested area with traffic cones, bulldozers, and closed off lanes. A preliminary hearing for Cottrell has been set for October 6th at 11 a.m. And friends and family of Kennedy and Kayla tell me that they're going to be here every step of the way. Trevino says while some items such as his tools can be replaced, there were other items that were very important to him from his time in the military. In the next few years, your own iPhone or Apple Watch could have its very own Kentucky charm. McLean says consumers are being more selective in the store, choosing value brands over name brands. Yeah, right now over 34,000 households are without power, and as we've been saying throughout the morning in preparations for this storm, with freezing rain comes the possibilities of power outages, and we've been seeing those numbers increase throughout the morning as well. Lexington police say around 10:45 Thursday morning, they responded to the Surfside Green Apartments on Larkin Road, just off Nicholsville Road. Inside of the apartment building, they found one woman dead. Police tell us one person is in custody. The roadway was blocked off in both directions for several hours as investigators went in and out of the apartment, collecting evidence and clearing the scene. One neighbor we spoke to says he saw police officer after police officer arrive on scene and says he was scared, especially for his young children.
My son told me, hey, what's up? What's up? What happened? Like everything is nervous. My little girl, son, same is very nervous.
Jesus Moreno says he has lived in Lexington for nearly 25 years and nearly 10 years in this apartment building. He says this is the first time anything has happened so close to home.
It's like very scary, the game. I don't like it. Maybe want to live in the other department.
Moreno says he didn't know either person in the case, but he says it is sad.
These people right here, this is okay, this is fine, it's very good people.
Police have not released many details in the case, but are still investigating. In Lexington, Arthur Johnson, Fox 56 News. It's been a tragic scene here in Pulaski County as people not only begin to assess the damage and clean up, but process all that they've endured.
And we could see from across the lake where I live the tornado that come in and come through here on the horizon.
Roads shut down, properties, homes, and businesses destroyed. It has been all hands on deck as people begin to clean up.
Just behind us is when it first touched down, and then it ran in this direction and crushed a lot of the businesses. We sort of triaged and set up command there at the Area Technology Center. Wild experience, because almost an hour later we got more warnings that another wave was coming, so we ended up going inside.
Somerset Mayor Alan Keck says it's now a mission of rebuilding.
It's been exhausting for sure. It's less search and rescue and more about rehabilitation.
Trevin Mount says his mom was home alone on Bourbon Road, where debris is scattered on several properties with 2 homes destroyed.
I mean, it's all over the place. You could tell it had got really bad through here. I mean, all this right here was scattered all over the place. Their garage over there, it had the roof completely ripped off of it, and it's a quarter mile away. He says the community is rallying together to try and salvage what they can. And we've spent the day, moving stuff that, would have been out in the, rain and such into different storage areas, stuff of that sort, to keep it from getting damaged any worse than it already is, which sadly a lot of it already was. Residents in the area tell me that this is a resilient community, and as you can see behind me, they have already begun that cleanup process, saying that they will get through this together. In Pulaski County, RJ Johnson, Fox 56 News. Eddie and Ashley Merritt sat in their home as the area around them was rattled by a tornado.
And she said, "What is that, Daddy?" And I said, "Well, it just means we're getting a severe storm." And she said, "Can we pray?" And I said, "Yes, we can pray." And she started praying, and then all of a sudden it was like being in a shaking box, and then we came outside and it wasn't the same place.
Now with windows boarded up and debris scattered all over the place, they are left picking up the pieces.
But it's still devastating to see what you've worked your entire life for is just gone in what seemed like forever, but I'm sure it probably was about 40 seconds or something, and it's gone.
They say they didn't know where to start as their lives were changed forever. But Ashley says the one thing keeping her sane throughout this time is her daughters.
The fact that my babies are alive, that is absolutely what's kept me going. They say that you'll do anything for your kids, but you don't really understand what that means until you have been in a situation where you felt like your life depended on it. I felt it in my bones the other night before it hit, and I scooped her up and laid on the floor praying to God to live.
Saying it has given her a new perspective on life.
And I will continue to trud on because there's obviously purpose.
In Somerset, RJ Johnson, Fox 56 News. In the rolling hills of Appalachia lies the city of Lynch in Harlan County. According to the most recent census, the city has a population of 658, but it was once a booming coal town. During the Great Migration, families flocked to eastern Kentucky for new opportunities.
Lynch was supposed to be the promised land. Here you can come and work in the coal mine, hopefully to get rich. None of them ever did.
While a lot has changed since then, one thing has not. Lynch Colored Public School. Clara Clements graduated from the school in 1955 with 28 students in her graduating class.
I'm teased about Lynch Colored Public School because the other schools were named Rosenwald or Dunbar or Douglas or something like that, but we were Lynch Colored Public School.
Still going down memory lane, telling the stories of her classmates and teachers.
Because I don't know about
It was our first school.
He was our first globe trotter. We got some history here.
Despite challenges, students at both the all-black and all-white schools still got the best education they could.
The books that we got was 4 to 5 years behind the East Main School, but they brought their own material with them. They made sure that we were up to date with the learning. They were educated, and they wanted us to be educated.
Ronnie Hampton, also a graduate, went on to be the mayor of Lynch, crediting his time here that prepared him to take on the role leading the city.
Being the mayor of Lynch, I was mayor of black and white, and I was supported by black and white.
In 1971, then 17-year-old Andrea Massey helped purchase the school from the U.S. Steel Company for just $1, creating the Eastern Kentucky Social Club. While many have since left Lynch or Kentucky altogether, the school remains a place for social gatherings and events year-round.
They can go in and still see, and to be able to talk to some teachers that are still here, like Miss Clemens, that, to see that these people are still here, that they didn't leave Lynch, that they wanted to be here. So it's important.
Today, the school is now a historical marker. Seeing it every day reminds them where they started.
We can only tell the history. When people don't know the history, they're doomed to fail. So we tell them the history, and that building is still standing.
We're proud to be from Lynch. We're proud to know that our Lynch Colored School still stands, and people come through here just to stand out on the street to take pictures because they can't believe that. Look up there, there's Lynch Colored School.
Showing the deep history, telling the stories of where they come from and where they will continue to go. In Harlan County, RJ Johnson, Fox 56 News.